Hey, welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. It's the evening of Friday, January 15th, 20. And this is a follow up with the previous video about how to use VS Code with VS Code with R programming as an R programming IDE, integrated development environment. I was going to take a quick peek here. I haven't been able to get the Radon client to work, so I'm using the basic R client, which is black and white, but that's okay. Uh, Nothing really tricky. You see, you can load my libraries up here. I'm actually not using this right now, but ggplot2 scales and dplyr. Here I'm reading the line. Now I could, of course, use read _cs. Well, since we're doing the the RStudio thing. Let's do read _CSV. Then we can pipe this down to here. Okay. And then we're just going to select the code we actually want. Okay. All right. So you can see we're just going to, let's try this. Let's do a view instead. Okay. So we'll read the data file. Then we're going to select the date columns, the cases weekly, and the desk weekly, and the GeoID, which is sort of an abbreviation. We could, of course, do a rename. What happens if we do this? Okay, so this is how we get to the help page. Very simple. New name, old name. There's a couple ways to do this, of course. We could say new name is a comma equals old name, comma the advantage of using the rename function from dplyr is that you don't have to name all of it. You can only change the names of the columns you want. With a call names function, you have to rename you have to include every single column in in your in your in your C structure. Okay. For some reason, this is kind of finicky about having spaces after commas. I think it may be correct in grammar, but not necessarily in programming. So we're renaming three columns: new name, old name. So we're renaming the date report to year, month, date, the cases weekly to cases, and the weekly desk to desk. Let's see if this works. Then we're going to try to view it. So let's see exactly what happens here. You know what? Let's just run it all the way from the top, shall we? Really, that's interesting. What else could it be? Well, let's do this. Save that. Let's run it from the top one more time. Can't rename columns that don't exist. Cases weekly. Okay. Not sure why they do. There we go. So let's save this again. Now let's run it from the top. Let's get rid of this over here first. Right there. So this is how you view your data. Okay? So let's do one more thing. Let's go ahead and filter. Let's see if this is object. Okay, we only have to run this once. So let's run this back from the top then. Let's do this. Okay. So how come it didn't? Because I didn't put the pipe. There we go. And there we go. Okay. The next thing we need to do, we need to change those to dashes. Okay. So we're going to say df colon. Hmm. Okay. Pattern replacement dash. Now it should be df colon year month. Well, I could tell you already that space after the comma is kind of an annoying function. So let's see how this works now. Already have, let's just do the whole shebang. Okay, df colon year month date. So now we're going to try to convert it. Okay, so that doesn't work. So let's do month, day. So let's just run the whole thing from the top again, shall we? Well, I'm not sure why. Why are we missing some dates in here? And I think if we look at all the dates, let's just take a look here at the date ourselves. All the dates are fine. So I'm not sure why we are getting the some of the dates aren't working. Okay, 33 and ace. So honestly, I'm not sure why that's not working. You can certainly try to import the data into another report. You know what? Let's try one more thing. Let's get rid of this. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to change this date. This, we're going to change it in here and see if that makes a difference. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's try this one more time from the top. And I don't know why it's not working. I have to be perfectly honest, I don't know what it is. I didn't see any problem with the dates originally, okay? Let's get rid of this filter here and see what happens. See if we're overlooking something in the US states. Hmm. Let's look at the raw data. So you're seeing 1121. Next one should be 12. This is months, day, year. Months, day, year. Okay, so it does this. It skips down to 712. No, this is day, month, year. What do I have back over here? Hopefully that's day. Okay. You know, that's one of those things you may have never picked up if you didn't actually look at the data originally. So let's try this one more time. Much, much better. Okay. It never hurts to look closely at your data, all right? Okay. So now we got this. We can just do some basic, well, we want to do one more thing. Let's see. Okay. We do this. Let's do this now. Now, I have to say, these syntax warnings are really annoying. Should always have a space before it and a new line after it, unless the full pipeline fits on the same line. Can I turn that warning off? So just to make sure we got this all correct, let's do this. Okay, good. Let's just start here. Okay. Now, keep in mind, okay, let's just start with something simple. So let's run this now. Oh, wait, I forgot to put, now we could, okay, pipe this through here also, but we don't want to do that, do we? Why is it doing that? Hmm. Okay, so why doesn't ggplot work now? Well, it does work, but just not here. Let's just get rid of all this here. Okay, so why doesn't it show the plot then? Worked over here. Now why is this stuff from here coming there also then? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Let's try an X11. Well, so that's kind of interesting, isn't it? The plot runs in the console. A regular plot works. Maybe what we have to do is, okay, GG1. Now don't ask me why I think this would work, but let's see what happens. This just looks familiar from someplace, okay? And so it works there. Let's try this then. Now, okay, so that's not the problem. What is the problem? We got the graphics device there. We got the graphics file there. Hmm. Okay. Have to be perfectly honest, I'm not quite sure. Like I say, I know plot works, but it keeps. The other thing is, why is this here? Okay. We eliminated the columns here, so why is this here? Is it that we have to maybe, let's try this. Let's do this then. Okay. Well, if anybody has any idea why ggplot isn't displaying, maybe they could post a comment here and let me know what's really going on. So I'm going to conclude this video right here, post it to the group, and let's see what's really going on.